Gromit, what did you think? I think he's over the zombie flicks too. Yay! We got there eventually. Hi guys, I just watched Ravenous. Oh, also update for those who are concerned about Gromit's paw at the start. Let me just turn up the light. He's fine. He's a lot better. That was his sore. It's healing. It's healing, Gromit. It's healing. I just watched Ravenous, not to be confused with the, is it 1999 or the 1990 Guy Pearce film of the same name? This is actually a Canadian zombie film. But it has a few twists in it, which kind of set it apart, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm actually quite sick of zombie movies. So this was good because it had a point of difference, but I'm not actually gonna give away what that is because it's kind of quirks turks. I will say that the mood for this movie is very like somber, and it's more about loneliness, which I know some zombie films are about loneliness, but this one really keys into it. My favorite thing though about this film is the soundtrack and the use of music and these weird screeches and screams and just breathing and like just weird sounds that these zombies had. It was really awesome, and it worked really well with the feeling of loneliness. It just was very like heart-wrenching, and I don't know, it felt sad. It felt very sad. This is, I'm not sure if it's a Netflix original, but this movie is on Netflix. And I do remember when it first came out because a lot of people going crazy about it. So I'm glad I put it on this list, even though it is a zombie film. Getting into what the film is actually about, it's about some people, different groups surviving during, you know, a post-apocalypto world. I don't know, is it? It's just zombies. You know what I mean? It's just a zombie movie, but it's about different groups and how they come together. So it's just like The Walking Dead, really, but Canadian. And I will say I really liked the characters. I thought they were done really well. And this movie for me posed a thought, and I want to ask you guys what you think about this. If a zombie outbreak happened, do you think people would be mostly good or mostly evil? Do you think that people would be, you know, tearing each other apart, like stealing things from each other, all that kind of stuff? Or do you think that people will be trying to help each other out? And that's my question to you. Let me know down in the comments if you think people would be good or evil. Back to the movie, it is quite a slow-paced movie, and that's why it works so well with like the beautiful tones and sounds. But it does get there in the end, so don't worry. The one thing, unfortunately, this film has that a lot of people don't like about, I guess, The Walking Dead, is it does some splatter on screen effects. So, you know, when they like have blood splatter and it goes onto like the lens, I think that's so stupid and outdated, and it's just not the style of this film at all. This film shot really beautifully, sweeping landscapes, as I said before, beautiful sound design. The people are dressed really nicely. Everything looks great, and then you have like this cheap blood splatter effect, and I felt like that was a little bit off. But other than that, it is just a really nice watch, and I can understand why people recommended it. I do think it's very slow at the start. I don't really like zombie films because I just got over a lot of zombie films after watching The Walking Dead, and I fucking hate Negan. But if you are into zombie films, this is definitely one you want to watch. If you're a little bit wary of them, I still think this one is definitely worth it, especially if you have Netflix anyway. Overall, this is a sad, somber, zombie movie with a little bit of quirks. There's something in there that's just a little bit different and will have you going, what the fuck? And when you do, you'll be like, ah, that's what she was talking about. And it's Canadian, so we got a little bit of foreign from every corner, hopefully this time. I think I'm gonna give this one a 6 out of 10 just because it doesn't have the oomph that I've had in previous movies, but it's still above average. I think that's fair, right? Gromit, what did you think? I think he's over the zombie flicks too. I hope you guys are well. Thank you again for all the comments. You guys are so sweet in the comments for this series, like the sweetest comments ever. So I really appreciate that. And I'll talk to you guys very soon. Stay spooky. Bye.